start with a 400-meter run, and then you're gonna come in and do 3 rounds. So the first thing of the 3 rounds is gonna be 10 scapular retractions. So get in a push-up position, hands under the shoulders, feet outside the shoulders. I'm gonna relax through the shoulders, and I'm gonna press them away, sending my spine to the sky. So you got 10 reps here. On the second round, I want you to give me 10 plank 2 pillars. So take my elbow and replace the hand. So I come down into the plank position, and then take my hand, replace the elbow so that my hands are back underneath my shoulders. So 10 there. On the third round, I want you to give me 10 perfect push-ups, elbows out at a 45 degrees from my torso and back to extension. If you can't give me a perfect push-up, just give me another round of 10 plank to pillars. Okay, after that, you're gonna go ahead and lay all the way down, your hands at your side, palms down, and you're gonna arch up, chest off the ground, thighs up, and you're gonna hold Ironman position for 30 seconds. Then you will roll over, and you're gonna do another 30 seconds, but this time a contralateral deadbug. So start in the home position, legs are extended, strong dorsiflexion, hands in the air, head is rested on the ground, and from here, opposite. So as the left leg goes down, the right arm goes down, and then back up, and then the other side. You just keep alternating for 30 seconds. After that, you're gonna go for 20 meters. So you're gonna go 20 meters down, and you're gonna go 20 meters back. Lateral walk. So getting a good athletic stance. My feet are outside of my shoulders. My toes are forward. Slight bend in the knees. The hips go back, but my chest stays up and my back straight. The direction I want to go, I use the back leg to drive me to that direction. What you'll notice is when I drive, a big step out, and then I return to my athletic stance. So I never let my feet come together and for me to get tall. So I'm staying low, and I'm keeping this wide stance as I move across. All right, so you got 20 meters down and back. And then last but not least, seesaw walks. So 6 total, 3 per side, and they're gonna be tempo. So 4 seconds to go down, 4 holding in the tabletop, 4 to come up. So here we go. Slight bend in the leg that's down. The other one's nice and locked out like we're doing a dead bug, and the dorsiflexion. Hands are out at a side. I'm gonna kick this. Oh, we're moving gear. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna pivot at my hip, and I'm gonna come down into a tabletop position. Remember, 4 seconds to come down, 4 seconds here, and then 4 seconds to come up. Stick with all the same side for 3 reps before you switch. A few things as I'm going, make sure my hips don't open up towards the sides. They gotta stay closed off towards the ground. There we are, and then back through. All right, have a good warm up. Your strength today is 2 different strength sections. So the first one you're gonna do is 5 sets of 24 single arm dumbbell bench press. And actually I'm gonna demo with a kettlebell, but everything's the same with the dumbbell. So you're gonna go to lay on your back, your feet will be planted on the ground. When I grab my dumbbell, I'll grab it in a second, make sure that your knuckles are stacked over your wrist, so don't let it bend back like so. So knuckles are stacked over the wrist is stacked over my elbow, and I don't have my arm coming in like so, right? So keep it stacked over, it gives you a nice vertical forearm angle, and then you'll notice my elbow comes out at a 45-degree angle to my torso. So I've got a single arm, I can have the other one up, and then from here, as soon as I drive up, my arm will never rest again on its elbow. I control down, tap, and drive right back up to standing. So you're gonna have 24 total, 12 per side if you've got a kettlebell. Same thing, you can notice I'm still active, keeping it from pulling my wrist back like so, so my knuckles are stacked. And I've got 24 total, 12 per side. When you go to switch, bring it down low, and then transition in front over the torso as opposed to up overhead. So you got 5 rounds of a single arm dumbbell bench press. After that, you're gonna do another 5 rounds, this time of 5 bench press, and then max bent over row. I'm sorry, body weight row. Slight difference, I'll show you here. Okay, so you need to find a bench. I don't have a bench, but I've got a cooler that I can do this with. I'm gonna put my hands just outside my hips. Just like 1,000 trucks driving by right now, of course. So I'm gonna put my hands right outside of my hips, and then I'm gonna scoop my butt off. From here, I'm gonna go down until I hit a 90-degree angle with my elbow, and then drive back to extension. You've only got 5 reps, so nice, slow, and controlled down, and back up to extension. Again, nice, slow, and controlled, because your shoulder is a little bit in a compromised position. So you've got 5 reps there, and then max body weight row. You can think of it like a ring row. I have a hammock here that we've got set up on our patio. Essentially, here we go, I'll grab 2 ends of this. Oh, I'm sliding.
Nice.
Nice. Home workout fail. Here we go. So I'm keeping active through my shoulders. I'm pinching them together and they're relaxed. They're not towards my ears. I pull towards my chest. You'll notice that my elbows go past my torso and I squeeze my shoulder blades, and then back to extension, but not relaxing through the shoulders. So I'm keeping them active at all times. Not here, here. And you're gonna go max body weight rows. If you don't have a setup like this, no worries. You can do either a banded bent over row. So here you are, get in the deadlift position, get your torso as parallel to the ground as you can. Stay tight through the torso, the trunk, and here you go. Drive those elbows past the torso, banded row. You could do the exact same thing with a dumbbell or a kettlebell. Max on both sides. All right, have a good strength. Your WOD today is 4 rounds for time. You'll start with a 400-meter run. Then you're gonna come in and do 12 overhead step-ups. So find something that's pretty stable. I only have this concrete block, cinder block, there we go. If you've got some stairs or a nice wood bench, something that's super stable, you can use that, but just send a weight overhead, lock your arms out overhead, and then you're gonna step up, and you're gonna go toe up, knee up. So 90-degree angles. Notice that my ankle's right underneath my knee as opposed to tucked towards my butt. So get that ankle under the knee, and then go ahead and step back down and switch sides. So 12 total, 6 per side. If you're worried about the weight overhead, that's okay. Ditch it and just do step ups without the weight. Or you can hold here in a front rack to do your step ups. After that, you have 15 Russian Kbs swings, so that's eye level. Get in an athletic stance so that your feet are outside the shoulders, toes forward, slight bend in the knees. Now, I want to make sure my chest stays up, my back is straight, and my shoulders are active, so don't let them round forward. Shoulders are active. Send the hips back and drive them forward to pop that weight up to eye level. You've got 15 reps there. If you don't have a kettlebell, you could use a dumbbell by holding one end, or you can do 15 broad jumps. Same thing though. I have my feet, I'm in an athletic stance, so feet outside the shoulders, toes forward. Send the hips back, drive them forward to extension to hop forward. I'm limited here, so I'm not giving it all, but you really send them forward to jump forward. Okay, after that, you have max Russian kettlebell swings. So I'm gonna get into a seated V position. Feet are together, they're not crossed. And then from here, I'm tapping behind the hip line to make sure that I get a good twist. And you've got max reps there. All right, 4 rounds, have a good one.